Labor Day from Florida. We're having a typical Labor Day afternoon thunderstorm, making me really glad that I have a roof over this patio. So it's time for some grilling. New t-shirt, ta-da! A channel called Our Twin Life. Fun family to hang out with. Nice t-shirt too. This is an idea I borrowed from Larry Wolfe, and I'm kind of putting my own twist on it. It's a method of making a chicken version of pulled pork. And I'm starting with 2 pounds of chicken thighs, bone in, skin on. I've only trimmed off excessive stray pieces of fat, otherwise I'm leaving it alone because the skin and the fat will actually contribute to the flavor. And prep is pretty simple. Just a good dose of salt, some cracked black, and I'm throwing on a touch of Wolf Rub citrus. Come out of there. Just because do it again on the other side. Meanwhile, Mr. Grill has been preheating. I've got some apple wood here, which I have pre-soaked so it won't burn up so fast. This burner will be on, this burner will be off. Like a I'm cooking these over indirect heat. Where? And I'm throwing in a couple of red potatoes to bake them too, because they should take just about as long as the chicken does. Hello. Quiet, I'm making a video. Get the Maverick set up thusly. And I will be smoking these at 350 F for an hour. Just a shade on the high side, but stabilizing. Close enough. Definitely getting plenty of smoke. While all that is going on, I'll mix up the topping for it. About a half a cup of mayo. And about 1/4 of a cup of blue cheese. That looks like about 1/4 of a cup. Whack it up, crumble it, and drop it in. And any of it that doesn't make it in there or accidentally falls out belongs to the chef. Yum. Oh, this stuff is good. And I'm adding about 1/3 of a cup of finely diced celery. Larry also added carrots, but I'm leaving them out because I don't want them. But I am throwing in a little bit of diced up green onion. And that's basically it. Mix it all up. Pretty good to me. Taste it. Always taste things. And I think it needs just a touch of horseradish. About that much. And mix that all in. Much better. And stick it in the fridge and let it chill for a while. At the half-hour mark, still right in range. Let's take a sneak peek. And they're getting some nice color to them. After an hour, the chicken is done. Taters are done. Let the chicken cool till it's cool enough to handle. And cover the taters and set them aside to stay warm. Now, when it's cool enough to handle, take the skin off. We'll save that for making chicken bacon later on. You notice it's just falling apart. That's what we want. Come off of there. Ouch. It's not as cool as I thought it was. But I'm tired of waiting. We'll pull it apart. And just keep on doing this until you have them all done. There is a reason for all of this. Now, when that's all done, next step. After washing all the chicken grease off of your hands, we make a sauce. Get off of there. It's about 1/3 of a stick of butter. I'm making roughly a half of approximately Larry's recipe. Turn the heat on. Get that started melting. down here where it can melt. About a half teaspoon, a heaping half teaspoon of granulated garlic. An extra heaping teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Or thereabouts. Turn the heat down. About half a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. About that much. And here's where we differ. Larry is making a buffalo sauce with a lot of heat, and I'm not in the mood for a lot of heat. So he calls for, this would be a half a cup of Frank's hot sauce. Well, I don't have any Frank's hot sauce to start with, so I'm inventing. I'm using a little less than a half a cup of chicken stock. And I'm adding what looks to be a suitable amount of Louisiana hot sauce. It was not made by Frank, but it should probably work. And now we bring this up to a simmer. Mixing it all thoroughly. And then stopping to add the half teaspoon of salt. And the teaspoon or so of cracked black that I almost forgot to add. That will do. Now, where were we? I gave you your treats and you won't even eat the damn things. I'm not giving you any more. And when it comes up to a boil, cover it, reduce it to a simmer, and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, uncover it, give it a good mix up, and let it simmer for another 5 minutes uncovered. Now to assemble. I like to lay down a piece of romaine, which helps to keep the bottom bun from getting soggy. And now we just pile on as much of the chicken as you want to. This is your chicken and you're in charge. When you get it to where it won't stay on there, you probably have enough. There will be a second sandwich. Now top it with the sauce. With all that glorious blue cheese in it, and the celery. Be generous, get back up there, you. And it's time for the taste test. Oh, this is excellent. I love it. There will definitely be at least a second sandwich. Add a little baked potato with just a touch of sour cream and a little bacon. a few obligatory deviled eggs, the zucchini split in half, sprinkled with a little olive oil and granulated garlic, and then grilled for about 6 minutes. Fantastic. And of course, we must have the champagne. Happy Labor Day! Do excuse me while I latch into this beast.